Start off. Now, speaking of, do I have my box chain necklace? Here it is. Okay, we're starting off with a choice of the Heritage Lotus Enhancer or the earrings right here. Now, they are both same price, so whatever you choose, we're saving almost $18 on them. Now, the earrings are fabulous because you do have your lever back earring, so very, very comfortable, super secure, and then that great little dangle. It's a 1.5 inch dangle. And then the enhancer is going to be, again, 1.5 inches, but a little bit larger. I'm going to welcome in Miss Angela Carini. Hi, Ange. How are you?
Hi, Rosina. I'm doing great. I'm excited to be with you for this next hour.
I am excited for this next hour as well because we have a lot of newer pieces in the show that I want to learn a lot about, because I feel like the Lotus is something that is pretty new, right? Also the Heritage Lotus. So tell us all about that.
Oh, yeah. So the lotus flower and petals have always been really, really special in our collections. A lot of times you'll see it when we do 14 karat gold. Those are our accents. And so we really wanted to pay tribute to the lotus and create this really beautiful ornate collection in this teardrop shape that we really don't offer often. So I love the combination of that oxidation in the back that allows for that really intricate, ornate detail to really pop and shine. And then we're incorporating it with one of our newest textures, which is our woven legacy texture that you'll see, Rosina, on the lever back. So it usually is our basket weave texture, but in this, specific style, we did our new woven texture, which I love. That's just something new and different. So it's we're kind of combining old and new, which I love.
So now I just put it on, and this is why we love enhancers, right? Because other than what a pendant would be, that you have to make sure that when it's a pendant, the opening, it is what it is, and then the chain has to go through the top. An enhancer, what it is that it opens up. It has a hinge opening, so really, really strong hinge opening. So now in this case, you're able to just hang it on any chain. Sometimes we say on a leather cord if you like, and that's why we love enhancers so much, because sometimes I know it's happened to me that I'm like, oh, I want this pendant, and then the necklace doesn't fit through it, right? So enhancers are so much better for that.
Oh, exactly. And I almost think it as enhancers as the final step. I have my outfit, I have my chain on, and the enhancers are you can have fun and accessorize with, and directly in the mirror, you can easily put it on right in front of the chain. And our enhancers will fit up to our 5.3 millimeter gauge. So just something to think about. If you have our 3.7 or even our 5.3 necklace, I actually tripled up our box chain on my neck. And so there's just so many fun ways that you can wear enhancers. And I think this design is just really soft and feminine and beautiful. And I love how we did a flat back on this one too. So it'll always just sit really nicely too, and always be front and center.
It is that kind of teardrop shape that we love. And then that hand placed oxidation, we always talk about it because it's so important, because the silver needs something to pop from, right? And that's where something so simple that sometimes you even overlook, right? That's why we love to point it out. That beautiful hand placed oxidation just makes that silver, that contrast really, really shine.
It does, absolutely. And I mean, you can really interpret this design in so many different ways. When you look at it closely, it almost looks like a 4-leaf clover, or they could almost be 4 hearts that are conjoined together. It almost looks like a cross. And so, we have heard so many different, interpretations and reasons why people love this collection, which that, just makes us so happy. But really, it comes back to the lotus petal and the lotus flower. And to us, the lotus is so special because it is created from the mud, the murky, dirty mud. And when it blossoms and comes out, it is flawless and it is perfect. And that is just so beautiful. And I know that so many people can resonate and relate to that. And so this is just, you know, another beautiful interpretation of our Lotus collection.
That's really, really special. So now I think this is the 24-inch chain, and I just that easily, I didn't even have to look at it. I did it
Yeah.
smiling at the camera, and I was able to click my enhancer on, and now I'm doing a layering action with with the 36-inch. I mean, there's so much. It's just special, it's ornate, it's intricate. That's why we love it, and then beautifully made, because I mean, I always talk about like reversible pieces, and I turn things that aren't supposed to be into reversible pieces because I love to do that. Now, this could be a reversible piece because look at the back.
No, I mean, absolutely. So, you know, we always love to put, you know, little hidden moments, like specifically for you on the back, but we like to make sure that it's a nice, smooth finish. So it's going to be really comfortable on your skin or whatever fabric you have it on. But, you know, from the inside out, our pieces are always so well thought out and designed for you. There's really like no detail that is spared. And we want to make sure that, like, you know, every single time that you look at it, like there's something interesting and something that you love about it.
And speaking of that, the earring, same thing. No detail is spared because you want to look good coming and going as well. So now you see the backside of this beautiful earring. One of my favorite closures are everyone's favorite closure, right? The lever back, because it's very secure but also very comfortable. Nothing is going to be, you know, poking you in the back of your ear. And then you have just a fabulous, it's about a 1.5 inch in the drop, a little bit of movement, very elegant, very understated. And really, really beautiful. Right now, we do have them. Both pieces are the same price. So both pieces, instead of $187, we are at $169.98. We're saving almost $18, but only until midnight Eastern time. So you're going to choose, if you like, the Heritage Lotus lever back earrings or the Heritage Lotus enhancer. Or if you'd like to do the suite like I'm wearing, you can do that and get them both home for an easy payment of $68 right now. And you'll have these pieces in your collection for years to come. Okay, so now we're going to move on